Hello, my name is Sean Breen. I'm a partner at Howry, Breen and Herman. We're trial attorneys. We represent people who've been hurt by the negligence of others. I first became involved as the attorney for the Bernard family as they were recovering from a devastating incident where they were run over in a hospital emergency room. So the Bernard family was inside of the emergency room, what people typically think of as a safe space, waiting for some test results. And they were standing looking at a huge aquarium, looking at the fish. When out in the parking lot, a woman who was unfamiliar with the car and intoxicated lost control of the vehicle and at a high rate of speed drove into the hospital lobby, as you can see in the video, and smashed into the Bernards and the giant aquarium that they were looking at. Typically, hospital ER entrances are served by a driveway that brings impaired drivers every day right to the entrance. It's a recipe for disaster. And the solution is simple. This hospital particularly knew the solution. The solution is you put up protective bollards. In this case, the hospital not only knew of bollards, but it used bollards to protect its own equipment. That's right. They had bollards up to protect their equipment, but not the people who were there in the hospital, like the Bernard family. Now, the irony, amongst many ironies in this case, is that the hospital at one point actually held a press conference and claimed that they were thankful the aquarium, which you can see in that video, acted as if it were a bollard and absorbed the impact. But that's not what happened. It wasn't a bollard. It didn't act like a bollard. It exploded into literally thousands of dangerous shards that then inflicted even more harm on the Bernard family. So the first obstacle was understanding that they were going to blame this intoxicated woman and blame her heavily. But with the help of DK Global and visuals in the case, we were absolutely able to show the beauty of bollards and that they worked. So from the very beginning of this case, we had two main goals. The first goal was we wanted to get full and fair compensation for the entire Bernard family. Full and fair. That's what they deserved. The second goal was we didn't want them to have suffered like this in vain. We wanted to make a difference to help prevent other people, other families from being run over like this. And we did. Through this case, through the justice system, through the fine work of journalists in Austin and then the city council, bollards are now up at hospitals in Austin, Texas. The outcome in this case, as in a lot of these cases, was a confidential settlement. We're very, very pleased that on such a serious case with serious injuries, that we don't have to worry about the Bernards being able to take care of themselves. Having the right experts in these cases is very important. Okay, from a liability standpoint, that is having accident reconstructions, people who understand the statistics of bollard accidents, people who understand the protection provided by bollards, and then of course the medical experts. All of these in big complicated cases like this with big damages are very important. And that's where a unit like DK Global comes into effect. Having an expert like DK Global that can work with you on both the liability aspect and then also the damage aspect, it's really super valuable. I think a lot of trial lawyers don't take the time to really understand how important visuals are to the jury, particularly really good visuals. The way people can understand when they actually see it, to me, is exponential. It's very persuasive, and that at its core is what we want to do. And so if you skimp on things like visuals and the damage aspects of a case, then I think that you're going to shortchange your client when it comes to what kind of recovery you can convince a jury to give.